man.
Now, what they're probably going there for
I'm just
is
glad to get on
mainly
here today. I'm glad that,
all
God
audio
gave me the
or
energy
video, even maybe things that
and the
have been
mindset
said that were
to
recorded but
create
not aired, right? Like, for example,
and be in these spaces with y'all.
Caesar goes there. Usually, sometimes all these
There's
mics
a
are
lot
hot all
going
the time,
on
and
in
when
the
they
world
edit
right
out,
now, so
they want to see
I'm
if,
just
oh shit,
thankful to,
if
to
Envy
have
said
this
something
roof
to
over
Caesar,
my
or Caesar
head,
said something that
beautiful
wasn't
sun.
aired,
I
they
don't
want
even
to see
gotta
if
go
that shit still
outside for
probably
real. I
runs.
could just
That's
sit in
what
here
I'm
all
thinking
day,
is happening, but it also kind of makes me think
just
that
chill with
Envy's
y'all
not all the way
beautiful
clear.
people.
Now, we'll see if Envy gets charged. By the way, he consistently
Yeah,
has said he got nothing to do with this,
I ain't even
and he's
work out.
also
I just been
making this
eating
up.
pretty much
Okay.
all day,
Now,
so
I'm gonna be honest with you. He's in a very tough
debating if
position,
I should go to the
and
gym
even though
maybe,
I particularly
get
would
some
want him
sets
to just
in,
jump out and be like, "Yo, check this out," right? I want him to say,
get my mind right a little
this thing is
more,
a scam. I didn't know
start
who's
looking
doing
for
it,
work.
and I'm sticking with the
If
victims.
anybody
He's
at
in an interesting
all
place
in
because
North
some of the
Carolina
victims
or
are
anywhere
directly
close, if
blaming
you
him.
know
Also, if
where I could
he
get a
comes out and says that
maintain or
there is going to be
just a
further
steady income,
civil proceedings
hit
down
me
the
up
line,
ASAP.
that's
Like, I
probably
don't
going to
care,
look
I'll
towards
travel, I'll
him
go
and
wherever
say,
I gotta go,
even
cause
if you're not
that's the
legally
main thing right
liable,
now. I'm
right?
trying to
Like,
just get
without a doubt,
nine to five
iHeartMedia
work,
and
have some
DJ
income
Envy,
coming in
those are the
to,
cash cows in this
I can
entire
start making
situation.
more money off of
They're going to
this,
be getting sued from
try to
here
get
till
monetized,
infinity.
and
Okay?
just keep
If
coming
you
on
lost your
here,
son
keep trying to
and your
get
son invested
as
three hundred
many
twenty-five
people to
thousand dollars,
discover or to
everybody has
see
the same story.
this
That the
scenario,
news is going to.
because every
Everybody
day
with the same story. He
it's new
only
people, it's a new
invested
audience out
because
there that I'm
he
trying to reach
trusted
and
the
that I'm trying
word
to
of
build my
DJ Envy.
platform so
That
that
is
we could
enough
take this
for
all
a
away, man,
civil
because
suit,
this is where
and
people is
actually
missing the
enough
ball at.
for
You got to be able
possibly
not only to
mounting
have your
lawsuits
niche and
that are
have
going to
your stuff
definitely, you have
that
to
makes you
include
successful,
iHeartMedia.
but you also got to
iHeartMedia
have the
got the big bucks.
personality and
They're the people that's
the
going to get settled.
knowledge to
They're the
carry a
people
crowd,
really
because
looking.
the people, the
Second of all,
sponsors, the promoters, they
and this
want to
is
see
where,
that you able to,
if you ask me my true
lead the
opinion, I
people and
don't think
guide
DJ
them
Envy gets
to
charged. I
a
think DJ
better
Envy
result
is
than
going
where
to
they was at,
probably
and that's what I'm
extend, if
doing.
he ever had
I'm
one, his
showing
get out of jail
everybody
free card
from the ground
at
up my story. That's
Power 105
motivation, that's
and at
consistency, dedication,
iHeartMedia,
all in one.
because he's been so
And then
loyal to
on
them.
top of
He's
that, now
also been there for such a
I'm
long
bringing
time,
you
even go
all
back
of
to the
the
day he sued them. We'll get into
different
that another time.
factors that come into
But
going with where
the
I'm
company's
at the
probably
moment and
looking
where
at
I'm
him
going to
currently
be
like,
at,
you're
in the
getting us
future.
into
So
some shit we
it's
don't
all
want to
about
be in.
just studying
And
and
that's usually
researching
the
and,
place where people like cut
anticipation,
so
just,
I do think there probably is conversations like, hey, should we get rid
letting
of
the
him?
moment
I
come
think
to
they
you,
won't.
but
And I
also
think he's not
learning
going to
how
jail
to
again
capitalize on
because
those
I think
moments. Like, this is
they
what
could
I'm
probably
showing people
skate
in
by
real
this
time when
town,
I
even
go
though
out
legally it's going to
and
be a
I'm
nightmare.
capturing
It's just going to be a
the
nightmare,
world and I'm
right?
talking and I'm
Again,
interacting. I'm
the
showing
reason
people how
why
to feed off
the
that
reason
energy
why
and kind of,
iHeart's going to be going
make
into
this
it, anything
reaction
to do with civil.
to where it
And
just
by the way, a lot of
spirals
things that's going to come
out
out
of
in this story
control and
before
just get
court,
viral and everybody
whatever
liking
the
it and
Fed
sharing
sees,
it and watching
the
it.
civil
And
cases
we
are going
hitting
to
the
piggyback
news,
off the criminal
we
case,
doing real
and they're going
things
to
in real
use
times, man, that we didn't even know was
the
possible. But
discovery that the Feds got when they
look
raided
at that, I made
Power
the
105
news.
to build
You know what I'm saying? Ain't
their
no
case for some
telling how
civil
many
shit.
people I done reached
So
just
again,
off of that right
there's
there,
gonna be
and
lawsuits
word of
to
mouth,
DJ,
and
obviously to Caesar,
people
but
who
I
seeing
think by
my
the time, but
story
the
and
Feds
my
know Envy's working,
progress
so
and
he ain't
my
gonna crack him
growth.
to do that.
Because all I'm gonna do is keep
So
growing,
DJ
every day
Envy
I'm just
and
gonna keep
iHeart
soaking
on
it
a
in,
civil level
keep
are gonna be the most
learning,
exposed
keep
if you ask me.
applying the different
The
information
second thing is going to be this, and I
to
think
get to
if
where I
DJ
need to
Envy
go at.
gets
You know what I'm
suspended,
saying? So
if there's any punitive action that gets
that's
taken
basically where we at with
to
that. But
DJ Envy, it's going to be because of this.
try to
The
wash my
lawsuits are
hair
going to be
for a
lawsuits,
little.
but I do believe that based on what the Breakfast Club did and how they allowed someone who is a flat-out scammer to use their platform, which is governed by FCC laws, because all radio stations, right, FM and AM, are governed under federal law, right? Those airwaves or those
Said I wanna be without you,
by a
baby.
singular company. It's leased, it's owned by the government. So if you now
I'm
have
so
fraud being disseminated across government frequencies that this particular company leases, you should imagine that it's like, think about like the stock market with the SEC and all type of regulation, like, you know,
So good that I wanna be without you, baby. Me without you, baby.
right? Which
together with True Religion.
Get wrapped in True with the top of the list picks, curated guides, and once-a-year deals.
Check off everything on your list
For yourself and everybody else.
at TrueReligion.com.
What's going on tonight, Chef?
This customer has a slow drain. Over.
Oh man, that's the worst. Over.
I'm on my way. Over.
We're here till midnight, and we make it easy. Over.
DJ Envy himself has solicited or advertised, whether it be an expo, whether it be anything to do with this guy, because at this point, everything's in. I don't care if you just say, oh, I was only, promoting the expo. It's all a process of what this Ponzi scheme is doing. They use the airwaves to come to an expo, to then solicit investments from, and then scam. So I believe that Power of Five is going to get hit. Now, when they get hit with these funds, they might look at the enemy as an acceptable fund. You broke the contract, and I'm pretty sure if they did, once you got a contract with envy at this point, this So I really am, I am in denial. So if that happens to be true, we'll see. Now, I'm going to tell you what's probably happening too. They're probably having talks with Caesar as well to probably throw Envy a little bust. They're probably trying to already talk to Caesar and say, hey, listen, everything we're getting from Envy, he's not involved. If you tell us how he's involved, he's more attractive, right? I mean, this whole case came out of the New Jersey, actually the Newark, I think it's the Newark FBI field office. And, speaking with, speaking with Ryan, who used to be a former FBI agent, the fans love attractive cases. They want the big name of the behavior. And yes, Caesar nigga, like, why do you might know his name? I know his name now. DJ Envy is way more attractive than Caesar, right? So I'm pretty sure they're talking to Caesar to say,
Kiki.
us know. Maybe you get some sort of immunity or
What's up?
some sort of like, you know, special deal if we are going to charge you. So I think that's the current situation. The weeks, the next week, I was shocked if October finishes, nothing happens at the Breakfast Club, and he's still there. And we'll hear the charges. But I'm talking about the upper echelon management. Nobody addresses that. You know what I mean? Usually the feds is what scares a lot of people. No company wants to hear the feds is raiding you, right? Because when the feds is raiding you, they're now going to be looking at so many different things. Like, for example, right? These are some of the things I would imagine the feds would be interested in. Okay, Flippin' NJ, the Caesar dude, who we kind of, at this point, we all feel like he was scamming, right? You know what they're probably going to be doing?
Imagine an injury law firm that is committed to preventing accidents. A firm that teaches bike safety.
Because there's many examples of people saying this way before.
What y'all on, man?
Y'all were basically saying, nah, he only saying that because he a rap. Troy Ave said,
How y'all doing
every
today?
time I heard people speak on the Troy Ave thing, they claimed he was a rap.
Thank you for
This is
that.
exactly what me was saying. Here's my point.
We needed that right there. We in the graveyard. We in the desert right
I
now.
want those rappers to
That's
admit,
how dry it
Troy
is.
Ave was right. You street
But I'm
rappers-
happy because, you know, with the shorts, it's been like, when it come to the
But
shorts,
you guys were on the wrong side
a
of
lot
the
of people been reacting, and I've been getting a lot of feedback
Talk
and
down
views when it
jump
come to
into
that
his
right
business
there.
that
So
had
I'm
nothing to do
happy
with it.
about that for sure.
Only for
But
years later, when
we gotta
these
figure out
memories
how to
held
get
up in
these
front of you,
lives
you had to
up,
call
because
maybe
it's
one of
like,
his friends or somebody who was
the
really powerful
views
in the
is
streets,
there. I
which
just
I
need
guess
y'all
fucked
to
up.
stay
But you
in
have to
here
stay
with me.
connected
You know
them.
what I
Now
mean?
y'all
That's the main thing.
realize
It's
the
like,
same things that
I
y'all
guess
talked
y'all be wanting to
badly
consume
about for
other
years.
entertainment,
So
so
what does
y'all
that
gotta
mean?
let me
Like,
know
yeah,
what it
doing
is
these
y'all
things.
want to see. I mean, you know, hey, this
Y'all
is
really
the
can-
show
Buddy, you know
right
what I
here,
noticed?
the
And
one
it's my
man
page,
army.
so like I'm on it. Everything I posted, Kodak Black liked every single post. Every single
You know what I mean?
Every single nigga who called out.
It's like the more
the
likes
people
I
saying
get,
fuck the streets. I seen
the more views I get.
It will light
I'm
up.
starting to
Kodak-
notice
Kodak
that
likes
too.
his post.
Like, as soon as one person
You know
come
why?
in and like the
Kodak
video,
was realizing how fake
now
the
it's
game
like
is.
4 people in
Everybody
here.
looked
Now,
down
if
and
them
talked
4
down
people
on
go
what
like
he
the video,
did a song
then now it's gonna
with
bring 20 people in
6ix9ine
here. So that's why
for
I be
$1
just
million.
trying to ask people,
They
please,
said that
you
that's
know,
not
hit that
street.
like button for your boy.
The street
Man, I
wasn't
mean, it's
dead
free.
then. The
You know, I
streets
know I get a
was
lot of hate
worldwide.
out here. I know it's a lot
And
of
it was
people that want
frowned
to
upon,
watch
even for $1
just so
million.
they could try to get
You could do a
tags
song
and try
with
to,
rap.
you know, it's entertainment. It's fun for them. You know, they like to see me suffer.
He got
So
into it with Boosie over
it's
it. lot
just
of
a
people
game
like,
for them.
this
You know,
is
but
crazy.
majority of people out
Yo,
there
this
that I feel like
why?
I'm gonna reach, you know, my audience when they come to it,
Only for a couple years later.
that's all I'm worried about. You know, is just
people
trying to
say, well, fuck the streets
grasp
now.
those people and the people who
Okay,
thank you for
so
that
come
like.
back
See, that's
to
what I'm
the-
talking
you
about right
come
there. I'm
back
trying to
cool,
grasp those people and the people
we're just
who
gonna ignore whatever
want to
we
grow and can relate
And
to me
he's
and
sitting
not
around
trying to
looking
look
like,
down
oh,
on me
nobody
or
see that this
look
is
at
so
me
real.
like some basket case or like,
Isn't Kodak
you know what
calling
I'm
the
saying?
apology
I'm
too?
just
For anybody who
a
criticizes
failure.
now,
Like,
now,
nah.
Boosie didn't criticize him. Boosie isn't backing down.
As long as I could
Boosie's not
upload
backing
and
down.
I could create,
Boosie ain't backing
I
down.
haven't failed
Listen what
because
Boosie said.
I'm still working on my goal and what I believe is
And
gonna
I gotta
be
be honest with
fruitful and successful. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much gonna be based off of
Boosie low-key becomes
how
Boosie in
viral
situations where
and
he
how
typed stuff. He said, yo,
I could get the people to react and then engage in what I'm doing, because some people might feel like I'm already have a network or have, you know, a powerful platform already. And it's like, I ain't even get started yet. This is not even the pinnacle. Like, this is not even, you know, this is just the beginning of what I'm trying to reach and where I'm trying to go. It's like, it's levels. Right now we at the base level, but we at the best part of it, because now you get to see who's really with you and who's really standing by you, and not just trying to use or trying to abuse, you know, the fact that, you know, they probably could see
lock him up
from down the line that, okay, he about to pop. We seen it happen with this one and that one. What's up?
He subsequently was found.
We seen it happen with, you know, these creators. It's a effect. Like, it's a certain history that we could see. Okay, once people reach these certain pinnacles, as time goes on, they eventually gonna get to this point and that point. And that's why I'm glad that I kept my momentum going the way I did, and I didn't let it slow all the way up. I'm like, I gotta take this time to keep trying to build my platform, because if I stop, then there's no telling where I could have went if I would have stayed consistent. But if I just put it to the side and focus on everything else, then it's like, now my career is on the back burner, and it's like I'm only getting older, so it's like now is the time where I gotta try to capitalize. You know, I gotta try to keep myself in the most fitted shape, so that I could go out here to these companies and to these sponsors and say, hey, look at this, I just lost 40 pounds in 2 months. You know, give me some products, let me sell those, you know, hit me off on the back end, bang, bang, bang. And, you know, we just keep it rocking like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. I got the platform. I really just need like a camera, somebody just follow me around all day, so I could do different scenes and get different acts, and, you know what I mean, just really have like my own show, because that's really what I'm trying to get into. Is like, I really just need my own show at this point, my own network, have different models and different actors and people who want to be involved. And you know what I'm saying, we just all create and have our own ideas, and, you know, promote different businesses and stuff like that. Like, that's where my mindset, my vision is at with it. Like, I'm just trying to get as many people to hop on it, and, you know, we all do it together, instead of one person here, one person there, and it's all split up. And it's like, nah, let's all put it in one pot and cook it up and come out with some fire for the people. You know what I mean? Because obviously I could do it by myself. I don't really need help, but I know that the more people that I network and collab with, it's only going to be a ripple effect, and it's only going to grow bigger and faster. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm on a world tour right now. I'm getting my own name up, you know, putting myself out there, putting my work and my craft together. You know, I'm doing it by myself. But if I get a partner, or if I get like a group, a team, you know, maybe 5, 10, 20 people to start with, and we just gradually keep it going like that. We build a Facebook group, we could build IG, like we could build all type of groups, Discord, you know what I mean, Twitch, and we just all support each other. Every time I go live at a certain time, then, you know, everybody come in my live, then y'all go live, we go on your live, and we just boost it up like that, you know, day by day, so that we could all just easily be monetized soon after, because it's not hard getting monetized. It's just keeping it monetized and keeping it clean, you know, keeping the platform respectful and keeping it, you know, so everybody could just express themselves in a gradual and a proper manner. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going in that direction right now. Just gotta keep growing, keep trying to hustle up every day. You know, keep trying to stay positive. You know, that's the main thing, right? Just trying to stay positive.
Yeah, stay. This is totally normal. They just want how when you grow up, you got down, you understand a lot of this shit went right. But you also gotta understand you had to go through a lot of this shit to get where you at. You get what I'm saying? I'm a person who's been through a lot of shit. So I am gonna say, like, you can't just say fuck the street. You got to say fuck the street mentality. fuck the street mindset. And then when you say fuck the street mindset, it's more so like shit. It bigger than a tweet on a poster. Niggas having so much influence. Y'all niggas need to get go holler at these kids. Go holler at these motherfucking YMCAs and recreation centers and shit. Like you got to go start with them. The industry don't give a fuck.
Now I agree with the end part of that. And obviously, any change does start with words at first. Hey, we're gonna go do this before we see the change. I will say though that some people are doing some stuff like Meek is doing prison reform, and I think you got to give people a chance to start implementing change. The last thing he said I agree with the most is that the industry doesn't give a fuck. The reason why you usually see people at the end of their run start saying fuck the street and saying stuff like this is that they know that the game is going to replace them. Like the music industry complex is just always going to.
There's a new Kia dealer in Shelby. And now,
What's
it's
up?
time to pay more than a dime. Every vehicle, one dime down. Every new Kia. Save thousands. If you got a job and a dime, you ride at the all-new Shelby Kia.
Stand in stuffed shells, the bottle don't fly. Stand up straighter than an old trail guide.
At Primrose Schools, teachers use Percy the Rooster to show what it means to have courage.
When I was on the playground, I met a new friend named Daniel. And then we started to be friends.
By building the confidence to try new things.
I was brave.
Yeah, you were.
Learn more at primroseschools.com.
Help glorify some of the, you could call it rawest or most authentic representations of the hood, or you might be like some of the most violent representations. Well, however you want to look at it.
Hey, two people in the building. That's what I'm talking about right there.
We're too good, or we want to create change. There's always going to be street music from people who are kind of like ignorant, or they're at least putting out the message that people feel is congruent with the music that they listen to. So if once a nigga saying you'll stop the violence, if he makes a song saying I'm gonna kill somebody, you're like, all right, this guy's goofy, right? So the point that he made at the last point was, y'all niggas will be replaced. That's it. In music, y'all will be replaced. But if y'all do some good shit, y'all all rich. Y'all could definitely band together and do some community outreach, whether it's for kids, and start changing the message and be the example of what people should be if you really care about this F the streets thing that much.
Everybody stay woke. Everybody stay woke. Everybody stay woke. This is totally normal. It's just how when you grow up, you understand a lot of this shit won't work. But you also gotta understand you had to go through a lot of this shit to get where you at. You get what I'm saying? I'm a person who's been through a lot of shit. So I am gonna say, like, you can't just say fuck the street. You got to say fuck the street mentality.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Screaming now
Offset jumps in.
on all social medias, F the streets. Now, my biggest thing with that, when I first came to Atlanta, I knew Atlanta was just about being players and getting money and just the love, and we kind of got out of hand. Now we going in the right direction. How do you feel about that, using that slogan, F the streets, and what does it mean?
Thank you for that
I
light.
feel like it's a beautiful message to put out. You know what I mean? I feel like the unity of the city is needed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The people need to see that. They're like, sometimes things might not go as good at first, but we can always patch it up. And that's what I just see for. Like,
Right.
patching it up and like, especially for us as rap artists from Atlanta, you know what I mean? Black men saying that is very powerful because the message could be pushed out wrong, but
Right.
for what we do, and we can't stand for that no more. I appreciate everybody that's involved. That's powerful. You know what I mean?
For sure.
For our city.
Yo, dirt.
Okay. Let me see what else. Look like Schmirk's, wife kind of like inadvertently or subliminally responded. Maybe it was to something else, but she said performative. We went over Boosie, we went over Brazy, we went over Reddy, and yeah, I think that's about it, right? That's about it. Yeah. Oh, this guy, Cartelbo. Listen to this guy.
Fuck the street shit cool, but you know, that's the first thing they say, man, when them niggas finna go to jail. When them niggas get ready to tell on somebody, the first thing they say, man, I gotta get to my kids, man. Fuck the streets. Man, I got to do that. Fuck the streets. But when your motherfucking ass was getting money out the streets and using the car with them niggas, it wasn't fuck the streets. You know what I'm saying? When you was trying to do what you had to do to get by to put your money in your rap or your this, that, and other, you wasn't saying fuck the streets. You know what I'm saying? You was saying loud, slide, this, that. You listening to everybody named Mama, Young Boy, Blue Shiesty, all these, you ready to kill everything. But when your bitch ass catch a case, cause this shit get real, all of a sudden it's, man, fuck the streets. See, that's that peanut shit. You niggas done made $1 million out the streets. You know what I'm saying? $2-3 million out the streets selling dope or selling music or selling Then all of a sudden when you get in trouble or it's beneficial to you, it's fuck the streets.
Three people in the field. What's up, people? Ah, they love me. Yeah. We
gotta get to a certain level to even understand the concept of what the movement
we
is
getting it.
about.
Oh, people, what's up, yo?
Poorly worded news explanation.
Y'all messing with the boy, huh?
I gotta say, that's the biggest problem with it.
Boy, back on YouTube, man. We locked in on YouTube Live. You know that.
Look, into like
We got entertainment for days, my G.
People of low intellect that are streaming this. So if they can't understand it,
Look at this right here.
Is ineffective
YouTube Live.
already. Right? If you're crafting a message for street niggas and for people that might not be that bright, if they can't understand it, who gives a fuck if someone who's not in the streets understands it? Right?
See how I bust that out for y'all?
So,
who else you know busting them handstands out YouTube Live like that, baby?
right? I think we
The goat right here. I'm about to be sponsored by C4.
Okay, here you go. Yeah. I think we've kind of covered everything. But did you read? Okay. So Herbo also said this, right? He said the objective is to make it home every night. The goal is to take care of your family, not become a sad story. Avoid life in jail or even a worse death. I never glorified my life circumstances, but more so I shed light on the problems I had to face. A lot of us still face it on a daily basis. Took a lot to get here, so with no need to say more, let me make it clear. Big Swerve, Lil Herb, Big G Herbo, still and always will love the streets because we all we got. You see, G Herbo, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is crazy. G Herbo just did a 180 flip in real time. Why? His audience, you know, this is the biggest year for G Herbo. I feel like he's more on a nation level. He's always been dope, and he's always like sold some records. But like he's one of the artists that he's kind of like Boosie in a sense, like modern day Boosie, in the sense of the people who fuck with G Herbo the most, been street niggas. So him even saying that is like slapping the face, especially when they don't understand like this other meaning of this is trauma. We're not actually saying fuck people in the streets. So he just kind of flipped what he said around. You know, he just said he loves the streets. No, I think he said fuck the streets. He didn't say love it or fuck it.
See that
But
back.
you could tell his own fans probably was like, yo, bro, I'm missing. So he's coming context. Yes, Herbo's made songs and albums, PTSD. He's talked about his life and the ramifications that has came from the streets. Now, I'm going to keep telling y'all, I do think it is a good thing to tell rappers to try to have a more positive message, especially when they've made it, and kind of encourage people not to crash out. I do think that's dope. However, if you're going to say it on Twitter in a movement, your music should start to see and reflect the change. But then beyond that, I keep going back to the one question. The timing is a little bit eerie. Okay, cool. F the streets or you love the streets, whatever you say. What do you think about what Thug did? That's what. Anytime y'all see
10 likes.
all you gotta do is
10 mics.
all right, that's cool. Yeah, we don't want to die, but what do you think about
10 spikes.
And that's the only conversation. We don't want to move the goalposts. We don't want to move the goalposts. We don't want to switch those subjects. We don't want to be like, yo, dog.
It's a show, it's a movie. You gotta tune in, you gotta watch, enjoy, rewind, go back, fast forward. All the years and the work we've been putting in, man. Before they try to destroy and assassinate the characters that we built on this platform.
Somebody in the comments just like me. You were infant boss. So he's calling out Blueface and trying to act like he's a lawyer for the streets.
One person. Ooh, you gonna want me back.
Shop lovers has to love.
I'm gonna have to go holler at Twitch for a little bit. Like an hour, man. I'm gonna be back on late. I'm gonna go hop on Twitch for a little bit. Probably get back on tonight or try to see if I hit the gym for a little bit.